Hey everybody, welcome to Royal Amp Company, also the home of Studio 70. Tonight we're going to be exploring our smallest amp, the custom Royal JPP15. Now this amp that you're going to see in the demonstration has a few upgrades that the customer went with, so keep that in mind. Now the circuit is based on the one that Jimmy Page used in his Supro in 1968 for Led Zeppelin 1. So that's what this amp is all about, and that's what we're going after. In addition to that, we sought after speakers that would give us the most mid-range Jimmy Page honk with the mid setting on the Les Paul. What we found was the Jensen Special design is pretty much the de facto king of that. So in conjunction with this circuit and that speaker, it's really a tour de force that can't be discounted. So definitely keep that in mind when you're watching the video. So sit back, pour yourself a long one, and let's take a journey into the world of tone. A couple words about the components in this amp. The transformers are actually made by the original company that supplied them to Valco in the 50s and 60s, which is really interesting. They actually maintain the similar aesthetic visually too. They're still paper bobbin, but it's great to be able to bring them to you guys and have that to offer for these amps. It's an interesting confederacy of tubes in this amp. You have the 12X7 preamp tubes, and then you have the 6973 output tube, the duet, and then your 5Y3 rectifier tube. The 6973s are in a class all their own, and you can't discount what an effect they have on the tone with this amp and this particular circuit. So it's my understanding actually the 6973s were often used in jukebox amps across the country in the 60s and 70s. But it's really an atypical arrangement for an amp. We're getting questions on how we record. This is a hybrid studio using analog tape and hard drives. We have various mics that are in this room for this demonstration to capture the sound of this amp. We've got 5 going. You got two biodynamics in the farther out in the room. We've got an AKG C12 over my head, and we have a Neumann U87 on the floor. Interesting little anecdote about this 87. It's a June 1970 model. It was actually ordered one of 8 by Bearsville Studios in New York, which some of you may be familiar with. Bearsville, if you may recall, was employed by Jimmy Page to record The Song Remains the Same with their mobile truck. So they took all of their gear, this mic included, to the show and did the 3 nights there. So this mic was on the stage with Led Zeppelin in 1973. So follow us on Facebook. Ed updates that site pretty regularly with different things that are going on around here at Studio 70 and Royal Amp Company. In addition to that, you have the main website, which has different videos. There's some videos of the JPP15, definitely worth checking out, that were shot up in Vermont last month at one of our customers' place in the Geodome. We had a great time, and he was fabulous. The hospitality was great and good cheer. And so definitely check those out. They're a lot of fun. But anyways, we'll be seeing you guys soon, and thanks for joining us. Cheers!
1, 2,